They kicked me out of my house when I was 18. Now that I inherited millions from my grandfather, my parents came back as if nothing had happened, demanding to take all the money. He paused. He told me many times that his son deeply resented the fact that his granddaughter was the heir. That is why he prepared every detail to protect her. Then Patricia called my father to the witness stand. The courtroom fell completely silent. Is it true that you attempted to access your daughter's inheritance using a forged power of attorney? My father swallowed hard. He didn't answer. Patricia asked again. Your Honor, I remind the witness that he is still under oath. Finally, he spoke. I was only trying to do what I thought was best for her. Patricia didn't miss the opportunity. The best for her by forging legal documents? My father lowered his eyes. That is called fraud. Another silence filled the room. Do you also consider paying people to defame your own daughter an act of concern for her well-being? He took a deep breath. We wanted to protect her reputation. Patricia raised an eyebrow. By destroying it? He had no answer. Then it was my mother's turn. Through tears, she tried to convince the court that everything had been caused by the desperation of worried parents. But Patricia was relentless. Worried parents do not arrange acts of vandalism against their daughter's property. She paused. They also do not fund smear campaigns to destroy their daughter's public image. My brother was the last one to testify. He looked exhausted. He admitted they had coordinated everything. He admitted they believed they deserved the money. And he also admitted they had gone too far. Patricia stepped closer. Why did you think you were entitled to that inheritance? He answered almost in a whisper. Because we are her family. And because we needed it more than she did. Patricia stared at him. More than a girl who was 18 years old and left homeless because you kicked her out? He said nothing. More than someone who had to work multiple jobs to survive while you maintained a comfortable life? Silence once again took over the courtroom. Judge Morrison announced a brief recess. When she returned, her expression was much more severe. She sat down and began reading her ruling. I have heard enough. She looked at my parents. The evidence presented is overwhelming. It was proven that the defendants participated in fraud, harassment, defamation, and a conspiracy to deliberately harm the plaintiff. My parents remained motionless. Therefore, this court rules in favor of the plaintiff on all charges. She continued reading. The defendants are ordered to pay $300,000 in damages. Additionally, they will cover the full amount of the plaintiff's legal fees, totaling approximately $70,000. The permanent restraining order will remain in effect. And this case will be referred to the district attorney's office to evaluate the possibility of criminal charges for the offenses committed. My mother.
If you don't want to wait for the next part, the full story is on my YouTube channel, Reddit Dominion. Like, follow, and share if you're enjoying the story.